Outdoor spaces have a quiet way of shaping how we feel. A small patch of greenery, a path lined with flowers, or the gentle scent of lavender can turn an ordinary entrance into something truly welcoming. Even the smallest front yard can become a charming retreat with thoughtful design and layered planting. In today's video, we're exploring front yard design ideas inspired by a small space cottage garden with rustic charm, from curved pathways to cozy flower clusters and natural textures. You're watching Rustic and Rooted, where timeless garden ideas meet relaxed countryside beauty. A narrow brick walkway draws the eye toward the front door, bordered by layered cottage flowers in soft pinks, whites, and lavender tones. Weathered wooden edging frames the beds with a gentle rustic texture. Foxgloves rise behind clusters of daisies, while low herbs spill slightly over the path. The combination of brick, wood, and greenery creates a welcoming visual rhythm right at the garden's entrance. When planning a compact front yard entry, keeping pathways clear is essential. A walkway about 1 meter wide allows comfortable movement while still leaving room for planting. Choose hardy perennials that return each season, such as lavender or salvia, to reduce maintenance. Simple wooden edging or reclaimed timber keeps costs manageable while maintaining a relaxed cottage garden appearance. A softly curving gravel path meanders through the small front yard, guiding movement without strict lines. Pale stones contrast gently with lush foliage, while cottage flowers lean toward the walkway in relaxed clusters. Tall hollyhocks rise behind mounds of lavender and daisies, creating depth. The winding shape introduces visual movement, allowing even a modest garden space to feel layered and dynamic. Curved paths work especially well in compact gardens because they extend the visual journey. Instead of leading straight to the door, the path gently shifts direction, revealing different planting pockets along the way. Compact gravel or crushed stone provides a budget-friendly surface that drains well during rain. Occasional stepping stones can help stabilize frequently used sections. Layered planting gives a small garden border surprising depth. Low ground covers such as creeping thyme create a soft green edge along the front. Behind them, clusters of daisies and salvias fill the middle layer with bright blooms. Tall foxgloves and delphiniums rise at the back, their vertical lines adding gentle structure while maintaining the relaxed cottage garden style. To maintain balance, arrange plants according to mature height rather than their size when newly planted. Taller varieties should stay toward the back or near fences, while compact species remain closer to the path. Grouping plants in small clusters rather than single stems also creates stronger visual impact and helps the border appear fuller throughout the growing season. Weathered wood instantly introduces warmth to a cottage-style front yard. A simple trellis with climbing roses stands beside low wooden edging, while small planter boxes echo the same natural material. Soft gray tones in aged timber pair beautifully with green foliage and pastel blooms. Together, these elements create texture and subtle contrast without overpowering the surrounding plants. Wood accents also serve practical roles in small landscapes. A trellis supports climbing plants vertically, freeing up ground space for additional flowers. Reclaimed boards or salvaged fence pieces often work perfectly and keep the budget modest. Protecting the wood with natural oils or outdoor sealants helps extend its life while preserving the rustic appearance. Dense flower clusters are a hallmark of traditional cottage gardens. Instead of evenly spaced plants, flowers grow in lively patches where colors mingle naturally. Roses, daisies, lavender, and foxgloves form generous groupings that spill gently toward pathways. Leaves overlap and blossoms lean together, creating a lush appearance even within a small front yard footprint. Planting in clusters also simplifies care. Groups of 3 or 5 plants establish quicker visual fullness than single specimens scattered across the bed. Close spacing shades the soil, helping retain moisture during warmer months. Occasional thinning keeps airflow healthy, while seasonal mulching maintains soil structure and supports consistent growth. Irregular stone edging traces the curves of the garden beds, forming a quiet boundary between gravel paths and planted areas. Natural stone introduces earthy tones, soft beige, warm gray, and muted brown, that blend easily with foliage. Moss and tiny creeping plants often settle between the stones, softening the edge and allowing the border to age gracefully. Beyond appearance, stone edging serves an important structural role. It prevents soil from spilling onto pathways and keeps mulch neatly contained. Flat field stones or reclaimed masonry pieces are easy to install without heavy construction. A shallow trench and compacted base layer usually provide enough stability for a durable yet natural-looking border. Moving to vertical interest, a slender wooden trellis rises above the surrounding flower beds, drawing the eye upward. Climbing roses weave through the lattice, their blossoms appearing at different heights among glossy green leaves. Below, compact perennials fill the ground layer. The vertical structure introduces height variation, which is especially valuable in smaller gardens. A trellis should feel light and proportional to the space. Narrow designs placed near a wall or along a fence often work best. Climbers like clematis or roses benefit from gentle tying during early growth, helping them spread evenly. Once established, the plants create a natural green screen while using very little ground area. Combining different plant textures brings richness to a compact garden design. Fine ornamental grasses sway beside broad leafy perennials, while delicate flowers weave through the foliage. Silvery lavender leaves contrast against darker greens, creating subtle color shifts. These varied textures catch light differently throughout the day, adding visual depth without relying solely on bright flowers. Designers often balance three main textures within a bed: soft, bold, and airy. Grasses provide movement, leafy perennials anchor the composition, and flowering stems add seasonal highlights. Repeating these textures in several areas of the garden creates cohesion. The eye travels smoothly from one section to another, even when the planting palette remains diverse. Next, a small seating nook appears quietly within the planting beds. A simple wooden bench rests along a narrow stone path, surrounded by lavender, roses, and daisies. Fragrant blossoms drift through the air, especially on warm afternoons. Bees hum gently among the flowers, and the bench becomes a peaceful pause within the garden landscape. For practical placement, seating works best near the edge of a path where access remains easy. Leave enough clearance around the bench so plants can grow naturally without blocking the seat. Durable hardwood or treated timber holds up well outdoors, while nearby shrubs or taller flowers help frame the space without overwhelming it. A seasonal mix keeps the front yard lively throughout the year. Early spring begins with tulips and soft green foliage, gradually giving way to daisies, roses, and lavender in summer. Later in the season, foxgloves and late-blooming perennials maintain color and height. The result is a garden that changes gently over time rather than relying on a single burst of bloom. Planning for staggered flowering periods is the key to continuous interest. Combine early bulbs, mid-season perennials, and a few late bloomers so the garden never appears empty. Even after peak flowering fades, textured foliage and seed heads maintain structure, allowing the beds to remain visually appealing well into autumn. A beautiful front yard doesn't require a large space, just thoughtful layout, layered flowers, natural materials, and a touch of rustic creativity. From winding pathways and textured plantings to cozy seating corners and seasonal blooms, these cottage garden ideas show how even a compact area can feel lush and inviting. Gardens are more than decoration. They are living spaces that grow with us and quietly nurture a sense of calm. If these ideas inspired you to reimagine your own outdoor space, please like the video, subscribe to Rustic and Rooted, and share your thoughts in the comments below.